This is not going to be typical for my manga reviews, but this one is Sekirei 136, and I'm just going to just keep talking and just do this one in a one shot. So the chapter starts off with Tsukiumi still asking Minato, how do you feel about me? How do you feel about me? That's what she wants to know. She wants to know how he feels about her. Oh yeah, I forgot this title is entitled, I said this title, this chapter is called Sekirei Danshikabi 2. But yeah, it starts off with Tsukiumi asking Minato how he feels about her. You know, just the same thing that happened with the last chapter. Each Sekirei in the order they were winged, in reverse order actually. They're asking they're asking Minato how he feels about them, and she asks him that too. And she's being very aggressive about it in the beginning, but he goes to take off his shirt, and she gets embarrassed. You know, she's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, you fucking soaked me with your water." So this shit is very, very uncomfortable. And he takes off his shirt or whatever, and he's like, "You remember when you were training with Mia, and you came back all battered and bruised, and you know you put my hand on your breast and had me to caress you, and you asked me." We've been wed for some time now. Do you ever want to hold your wife or embrace your wife? Depending on the translation you read. And she gets embarrassed about that again. She's like, I told you to forget that. And then he said that he thought to himself that she was so cool and that he was unworthy to have, you know, a Sekirei like that. And again, she waters him. And he was like, yep, I knew she was going to get mad. But then, you know, I liked Minato in this chapter. I really thought that he was stepping up and being a man. He was like, I wanted to become a person who wouldn't think of himself as being too weak to have a Sekirei like you. So when this is all over and I feel like that I'm the man, you know, that you guys want me to be, come and ask me that question again and I'll have an answer for you. And then she proclaims her love for him again, and they were like damn near there. They were almost getting ready to kiss, you know, just almost there. But then Mia was like, you know, excuse me, I just hear some water. And Skin was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll fucking clean it up. And then, you know, it turns out the other guys were in there just spying on them, listening and shit. That was kind of funny. And, you know, up next, yeah, was Matsu. And she's, you know, she pretty much says the same thing. She pretty much is like, you know, I still feel the same way, and I'm going to use you for experiments, you know. Everybody know what that means, subliminal for sex, but she's just saying that she's going to keep him around, and that she'll never, you know, go against anything that he says, and, you know, she will always be his Sekirei, and he will always be her Ashikabi. But then she goes on to speak about Kyoten, the thing that's in the sky, and about how everything is going to be changed, you know, by the fate of like one person whenever this shit happens. But in a side story, Musabi is about to go train with Mia, and she asks Mia about her Ashikabi, and Mia was like, well, my husband is dead, so, like cliffhanger, blank, blank, blank. Do you understand? And then, well, she said you should be able to understand, and then Musa was like, yeah, I think I kind of understand, and then she was like, oh, what do you understand? And then Musabi says something, and then she's like, this is the first time we got to speak like this, huh? Number one. And then Mia is like, Yume? Number 8? And I was like, oh, fuck, Yume just came back, so that's kind of cool. I wonder what she got to say to her. Like, that's a question I want you guys to answer. What do you think Yume and fucking Mia have to talk about? That was kind of weird, though, because she said it was the first time they spoke like this, so I don't even know if they actually. I mean, you kind of it's kind of subliminally hinted at that they knew each other, but like, I mean, she said that they have never spoken in that way, so I don't know. But that was kind of weird, and that's how that chapter ends. You know, I'm just like, oh, that was fucking awesome. Like this chapter was actually awesome. Like, I can tell the series is getting ready to like wind down or whatever because it's about to approach the final thing or whatever. But yeah, man, like I fucking wish I had have done like 4 chapters ago or whatever, because this shit was just really building the fuck up. I don't know what the fuck I've been doing. I've just been slacking. But yeah, this was an awesome chapter. Like I said, chapter 136, man, go read it. You if you want to see some tender moments between Tsukiumi and Minato, then watch that, because like I actually thought that it was done brilliantly. I thought that it was done in a very earnest way. Romantic wise, it was done in a very earnest way, and the stuff that Minato said about becoming the man that they envision him as being, or a worthy man, I thought that was great of him to say something like that, to step up. And I think his character is getting developed very, 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 very rapidly, but in a good way. I don't know when the next chapter is coming out. It isn't out now. It's been, I think, a week and a half, so maybe 2 weeks. I don't know when it's coming out, but when the next one comes out, I'm reviewing that as well. And yeah, man, this series is just getting better and better with like every fucking read. This isn't, like I said, a normal thing for me, but if you like this shot, man, just let me know, man. And you could give the video a thumbs up. Drop some comments below if you read the series. If you don't, I suggest that you do, because it's a really good series. And this is Vash the Stampede, signing out.